Hey, I'm Haley, and today I'm gonna share with you my essentials for road tripping with a toddler. I am a mom of 2 and I've done so many road trips with my kids, and I wanted to share with you what I bring, what I use, and some tips and tricks to make your next road trip go a little smoother. So I wanted to start off with entertainment for my toddler. My babies are a little bit harder to entertain on a road trip, but toddlers can be entertained. I usually pack his stuff in this little mini backpack. This is the Fjallraven mini Konkin backpack. I will link it down below. I love this thing. I've had it for years. It was actually mine, and then when my toddler came around, I gave it to him. He also loves to have his little fanny pack, so we travel with this everywhere. It comes camping with us, it comes traveling to my parents, wherever we're traveling to, usually this comes with us. And this is from Walker Family Goods. Again, I will have it linked below. So first up in his backpack, I have books, and I love books. They're probably one of the things that keep him entertained the longest. So these are the Step Into Reading books, which I really enjoy. I like that they're thin and lightweight. This one has multiple stories in it, which I really liked. I bought this and a different one before we went to Europe for 3 weeks because I didn't want to have a ton of books to have to lug around. So this was really nice and compact, and it has 5 different stories on it. My toddler's obsessed with Paw Patrol, so this was a no-brainer. We also have a Pixar one, and they're both amazing. Obviously, he can't read them himself because he's only 3. He just barely turned 3, but he loves looking at the pictures, and we read them to him. So before bed, and then on road trips, he just likes to look at these in the car seat. Some of these books are from the library, which kind of controversial maybe. Obviously you want to take care of library books. These don't ever leave the car except for right now because I'm filming with them. But normally these just stay in the car so we can make sure we return them on time. Library books are fun because it just adds extra variety, and these are brand new books that he's never read. So he will look at these for so long in the car. One recommendation, if you have a toddler that's on the younger end, maybe get board books or things that they can't rip since you're not able to supervise them directly. Next up in the backpack is probably my favorite thing I got. Actually, I got it over a year ago, and it is our Yoto Player Mini. So this is a screen-free audio player that plays different stories depending on which card you put inside it. I can do a whole review on this if you are interested in how it works and everything you just need to know about the Yoto Player. It's seriously so amazing. It has cut my toddler's screen time in half. So I bought this case separate on Amazon. I think it is made by Yoto, but it holds all of his cards. As you can see, we have a lot because we like to have options. He just picks out a little card, pops it in. So I'm gonna pop in a card so you can hear what it sounds like. This one is Pout Pout Fish, a favorite of my toddler's.
The Pout Pout Fish by Deborah Deason. Pictures by
I love this thing. This is the mini version. We use it a lot more than the bigger version just because it's more travel friendly. Highly, highly recommend the Yoto Player. So good. Another toy that we love to bring when we are traveling with our toddler is these mini magnets. So this is actually a Lego case I got from the Target dollar spot. So it doesn't come with this case, but these little magnets keep him entertained for so long. They're extremely lightweight, they're smaller obviously, so they're more travel friendly, and he will just build and build for hours. I love these magnets. We also brought these to Europe, and so he played with these in the airport, in our Airbnbs. Since they're an open-ended toy, he plays with them longer and he doesn't get bored with them as quickly and can play with them multiple times. So love these magnets. And speaking of magnets, I got this magnetic set for him and he loves it. So we actually have a couple of these. So it just comes with these little cards and all of these little magnets. My son loves construction vehicles, so this is perfect for him. And so you just stick the magnets right on and he makes little scenes. He likes it when we do this with him, but in the car he kind of just places them on, has fun, and it's a really good car one because it's all contained. Next, Water Wow books. If you don't know what a Water Wow is, this will be life-changing. It comes with this little pen that you fill up with water, and then you just paint right onto the scene and the colors come out. So it's mess-free, reusable. As soon as it dries, the colors go away and it dries white again. They have a million different scenes. This is like the adventure one, but they have animal ones, princess ones, construction vehicles ones. So big hit. We have a lot of these. Now this next toy I'm gonna show you isn't exactly like a road trip toy, I would say, but it is really fun for traveling, and it's this mini camera. So you just turn it on, and it's a digital camera, so it has a little SD card you just pop in and out, and then you can upload the pictures, and it's really, really cute. So you can see through the little viewfinder, it would take a picture. It's really fun. So my toddler does love playing with this in the car, and then it's also fun for whenever we go somewhere new, he's taking pictures, and it's just really fun to bring along when you're traveling. I'm just gonna quickly show you what my toddler likes to bring in his fanny pack. So he packed this himself, and unsurprisingly, there are a lot of cars in here. So first off though, we do have a little mini Buzz Lightyear. I'm pretty sure he got this at Disneyland. He is obsessed with Buzz right now. Then we have a Thomas train, a dirt bike, and he can't go anywhere without his chase car. So this fanny pack, he does like to wear it crossbody. It's so cute when he wears it, and it's great because he will just hold it in his lap in the car seat, play with the little toys, put them back. He likes to zip it up himself, and it's just really handy for kids to be self-sufficient on the road. Now, I am somebody who does let my toddler watch shows when we are on the road. It is the last thing I offer to him, so usually how a road trip will kind of go is, depending on when his nap is, we'll get in the car, eat some food, or he'll play with his toys, read books. He'll probably fall asleep, and when he wakes up, play again, and then he can watch a show. I especially appreciate this when it's just me in the car with the kids, and I need a little break, and my toddler is absolutely content for the last little bit especially. So this is my husband's old iPad mini, and we just have shows downloaded for him to watch. This is the clip we use. It's really, really easy to install, and we've had it for a long time. It hasn't broken, so you just clip this around the headrest, stick the iPad in, and he can watch whatever he wants. And so yeah, we do let him watch shows sometimes in the car, and it works great. If you are traveling with multiple kids and you just want some peace, you don't want to necessarily hear your kids show, these are the best headphones I have found. I like that the connector right here is metal, so it doesn't break. It has a regular jack, so we do use one of the little adapters so it can plug into an iPad, but this is also great for airplanes, so it can plug right into that. They're comfortable. My toddler's been wearing them since he was about 2.5, but I think they fit him better now as a 3-year-old. So these are the headphones he uses. They sound great, and they're comfortable for him. A sound machine is really nice to have when traveling, especially again if you have multiple kids, or you want to listen to your own stuff in the car. So if our kids fall asleep, either one of them or both, we will just turn the sound machine on, put it in the back seat, and crank it. While the car is already kind of loud, this just helps muffle any other noise, especially between the two kids. If one of them is talking or crying, this will help block out that noise to help them sleep longer in the car, which is always really nice. Okay, moving on from entertainment, but this kind of keeps my toddler entertained still, is snacks. You can't have a road trip without snacks, of course. And what I like to pack my toddler snacks in is his Bent-Go lunchbox. I actually bought this used, but they're on Amazon. And so I like to just do different snacks. It's just kind of fun. Sometimes I'll cut him up a sandwich in here. I've done fruit snacks, apples, grapes, crackers, cut up some cheese, whatever your kid likes, pretzels. It's just kind of a different way for them to have snacks if you don't use this regularly. So I will just hand this back to him. He can hold it himself. He doesn't make a big mess. If your toddler's a little bit young, they may dump it out, so gotta use your best judgment on that. But my toddler, he just picks at it, puts it away when he's done, and then asks for it later. I love that it also seals, so things don't leak and things stay fresh longer. So nice. If I'm thinking ahead, I like to get new snacks for a road trip. I don't always do that, and sometimes we just use whatever's in the house and it's fine. But this road trip, I had my husband pick up some of the Annie's snack mix. So they have like the little bunny grams, the cheddar bunnies, and like the cheddar squares. Anyway, these were a big hit. I just opened a pack, handed them back, and they were great. But like I said, you don't have to get new snacks for a road trip, but sometimes it can be fun. Now moving on to things that are a little less fun, but they make the road trip go so much smoother. First up are these window covers. These just are, they're not sticky at all, but they stick to a window, and you just put this up on the window and it just helps block the sun. So the sun's not in your kid's eyes. You can still see out your back mirror just fine, but they are really, really helpful. They come in 2 different sizes depending on what size car you have. And for Sun, my toddler's sunglasses, he loves wearing these. So sunglasses are great for kids because, you know, again, to protect their eyes from the sun. These are the knock around. They're very durable, great for kids. And the last item I'm gonna talk about is a power station. So this may be a little bit much for what you need on a road trip, but this is what we choose to bring. We bring this everywhere though. This goes camping with us, all of our road trips, and it's just a good kind of emergency item to have. So basically what it is just a big battery, so you can plug in anything these would fit. So we plug in our toddler's iPad, we plug in the sound machine for it, and yeah, it's just really nice to be able to have power in the back seats of the car because our car doesn't have outlets in the back. So this is super, super handy. This last part of the video is just some advice and tips that help make road trips go a little smoother. Number one, have diapers and wipes if your kid is in diapers and wipes accessible. I like to keep ours in the door by the car seat just so they're easy to grab when we're taking a break. I can quickly grab them, change a diaper, and call that good. Another thing is to make sure everything is ready for yourself. So your car is full on gas, you have snacks or drinks next to you so you don't have to stop and go get them out of the back. This is so helpful, especially if you have a kid fall asleep and you don't want to stop because that is likely to wake them up. And then also have things downloaded on your phone or whatever you use to listen to things like an audiobook or a podcast, just some kind of entertainment for yourself on a long road trip for when your kids are asleep and you get some time to yourself. And then a tip on how to go to the bathroom on a road trip, especially if you're by yourself. Obviously you can stop, bring your kids in, and go into the gas station. Sometimes if we are driving, especially if we're driving through the night, or I'm driving by myself and don't want to stop in a kind of a sketchy area, I will just pull over off an exit and go to the bathroom outside, right outside my car, so I don't have to get anybody out of the car. And I've done that multiple times and it works great. You just gotta do what you gotta do sometimes when you are traveling alone with the kids. So those are all my essentials for road tripping with a toddler. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, leave them down below for me. If you have any essentials of your own, definitely let me know. I'd love to hear. And don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.